Hi. Today we're playing a bunch of random daily games. The idea being that watching or listening to me play these games might help you relax or even sleep. So, grab a blanket and a pillow if you'd like, and we'll get started. This game is very simply called Angle, and you need to figure out what angle we are looking at here. It's one of my favorites because it's so fun to play with other people. They're like, what angle do you think this is? And a lot of the times they're way off, but sometimes they're not. I don't know, it depends on the person, right? And how they're feeling and all that. It doesn't really matter, it's really just for fun. But this is some angle. It starts here, or it starts here, whichever way you want to start. And then it ends at the other end. Okay. So if we were to do like this, and then straight, that would be 90 degrees. But it's less than 90 degrees. And if we were to do like this, and then like that, that's 45 degrees. So it's less than 45 degrees. This is my problem-solving method for angles. For estimating angles, like this angle. So I think it's less than 45. I'm thinking it's probably less than... it's probably less than 30 even. I might say, just to throw out a guess, might say it's a 26 degree angle. And I think I made it a little bit large. That's hot. Okay, so maybe it is closer to 30. Let's say it's over 30. We'll say 31. We'll go a little crazy. Oh, that was correct. Okay. I love this game. That was only my second solve on the second guess. But this game's just good. This is your classic 31 degree angle. And, you know, there's not much else to say about that. So let's move on to the next game. This is Lirdle, where it's Wordle, where you guess a 5-letter word, but they don't tell you the truth. But they're very consistent in their lying. They lie exactly once, every single line. So after each guess, they'll give you one lie, and hopefully you can find the lie. I don't know. Oh, what's new? Not much. What's new with you? No, sorry. Okay, let's do one guess here. Our first guess will be true. Oh, truth. A double T there. Alright, so there's one lie, which means there may or may not be a U. Oh. If you click it, it changes the font. That is incredible. Okay. Oh, so maybe you can like mark the letters that you think might be lies. Oh, that's nice. Good UI, good UI. I don't know if it tells you that somewhere down here, but let's see. So maybe there is a U and it's not in the right spot. And then there's a lie somewhere else, such that like one of these grays are actually yellow or green. It's unclear at this point, but I think a good thing to do would be to put a U in the next line, and maybe another T. I mean, I don't know. I want to know if the T's are lying to us or not. Have you ever been lied to by a T? I have. Let's say... Clout. That's not a word. Let's say clouds. Okay. Oh. Well. So, there's some good news and some bad news. The good news is that 2 of these letters are in the right spot. Because there's only one lie possible. The bad news is we still don't know if there's a U. Let's say there is a U and it was in the wrong spot, and we'll say that the lie was the T, and I think it might have been. It's possible. And here we'll say the lie is the L, let's just, make a guess there. The lie could be the O though. Maybe the L, U, and T are right, and the O or the C are wrong. This game is so much better than the regular Wordle in my opinion, because there's so much more puzzling to solve. There are so many different ways that it can lie to you. Maybe let's just assume it's not lying to you, or us, or me, and say that the L, U, and T are in the right spot. Well, I'm not really sure if I know a word where that is the case. Is flot a word? That's not a word. Well, let's say it is lying to us, and the L is in the wrong spot. Or maybe the U is in the wrong spot, or there's not a U. I think there's gonna be a lot of rambling in Lirdle. Okay, I'm sorry. I like the word gamut, so I'm gonna guess gamut. Oh, okay. Well, I am very proud of this. I couldn't think of another word that ended in UT. That was 5 letters. So, the word was gamut. I honestly wish it took longer. I wish that took longer because I was enjoying myself quite a bit. What does this mean? Oh, other matched words. Debut, flout, and input. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so the T was lying to us. They're telling us right there. And they were telling us the L was lying to us that time. Never trust an L on the second row. Alright, so we chose one of the 4, and for some reason that was the first one I thought of. This probably the strangest one of the 4. Gamut. Well done. Well done. So this game is this is called Shaple. And it's a fairly old game, but I found it recently. Or this year. You have to match this shape with one of these shapes, I think. So choose the shape that matches the big shape. And if you're having trouble looking at this, like I am, don't feel like you have to look at it. You can close your eyes. You can look away. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed. It's okay. So I think relative to the problem is it keeps moving. I think it's just doesn't stop. Okay, wait, come back. All right, so the orange meets the green and the purple right there, and it's pointed towards the green and the other purple, the pink. We'll say the pink. It's more like a magenta, I think. So it's pointed towards the green and the magenta. Can we match that? I mean, that looks right. Do you match that as well? No, you're completely wrong. All right, and you are also completely wrong. So that probably shouldn't have been as difficult as I made it. We got correct. Good job. All right. Now this one, we got some blue lines. So green, blue, purple. Green, blue, purple are together. And this one sort of matches purple. This has too many purples. This one needs the blue. No blue lines. So we're in the middle camp there. Correct. Good job. Okay. All right, so we got orange pointing towards the red lines and the cyan. So orange pointing towards red line, cyan. That matches there. How about you? You don't have the red lines, at least right in the right spot. And this one has like a magenta instead of cyan, so it's the middle one again. I like this game. I'm getting better at it. Alright, this one has 2 magentas. Maybe that's enough to solve it, because this one doesn't have 2 magentas. Oh, but this one and this one both have 2 magentas. Okay. Well, we need to find the blue squiggles now. You also have blue squiggles. And I'm losing my voice. I apologize. I hope that is okay. It will come back, I'm sure. It's also, I think it's moving faster than before, is it? I don't know. Okay, this one has the blue... Oh, come back here. Okay, the blue lines as well. But the blue lines is adjacent to the blue squigglies. And it's not so much on this one, it's parallel in the middle. So I think it has to be the third one. Alright. We can go for the perfect. We need one more. Okay, so it's definitely not the third one because it has adjacent purples, and the big one doesn't have that. So we need the blue squigglies with a purple and magenta. Blue squigglies, good. Purple, magenta, that matches. Do you have the blue squigglies as well? I don't think so. I think this is a number 2. You get 5 out of 5 rotations correct in 267 seconds. Okay, so amazing, perfect cube lord status. I think that's my first perfect in that game. It only took, I guess, 4.5 minutes. That's okay. So this is Cyphr, Cyphr, and it's sort of like a code-breaking puzzle. It's not too bad in terms of difficulty, but each of these rows represents a word. There's a word on each of these rows. The first one is 1 letter, the second row is 2 letters, third row is 3 letters, and so on. And each number represents a different letter of the alphabet. So since this has to be a word, I'm gonna guess it's either an I or an A. So we'll still try I. I don't know why I said it like that and press enter. Okay, that is not right. Let's try A. Very good. Okay, so we know this also has to be an A since it's a 1. There we go. And this can be a couple different things. It could be an, A-N, at, A-T, A-S, A-D, A-W. Okay, lots of options there. But there's only 114 in the entire puzzle, so maybe it's not a more common letter. Maybe it's like a W. Aww. No, okay. Or, I don't know. An H. Like, ah. No, that's wrong. Maybe it's a D. Add. Okay. We're gonna get it. Okay. Maybe a T. At. That's incorrect. Okay. Oh, it's am. Like, I am. It is. Okay. Alright, there's no other M's in the puzzle. Gotta remember that. And now here, what do we want to do here? We're running out of guesses. We only got 21 left. Well, there's no other 2s. There are some 7s, so maybe that's like a vowel. We could try like maybe O? That's wrong. How about an I? Okay, so 7 is I. Very good. There's one other 3. This starts the 5th word. Okay, so it could be like win, W-I-N. No, it's not that. Well, let's just try the in first. It's also not in there. How about T? Okay, thank you, good guess. So it's not wit. It could be fit. It's not fit. Or hit. Or lit. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Or kit. Or pit. Or sit. Or bit. Bits. Okay. I wish I didn't guess so many letters. Okay. So we already have the I. No, wait. We already have the A or the 1 here. That's good. But we don't have any of the others, do we? That's a problem. Oh, you can zoom in. Very good. I forgot you could do that. I mean, I don't, maybe it's helpful for the viewer. Look at that. It's very large. Let me know if you like that. Look at that. Oh, sorry. Alright, so a 4-letter word that's second letter is an A. I think there's a lot of options here. 5, 5. So I'm thinking the 5 is probably an N or an S or a G maybe. This is an ING. So maybe not G. Let's first try an N and then an S. Okay. So I was wrong on both accounts. Maybe it's an L. I don't think it's an L. So this is not an I, the 13. Because the 7's an I. It could be an R. And it could be like, it can't be wart. I don't know, I think R is a pretty common letter and it could end in R. And this one could as well. Let's try that. Oh, I was right, but not completely. Now it could be warp. Warp is a fun word. But could this end in a P as well? I don't know. I mean, could. How about a Y? Oh, okay, we'll go P. Oh no. It's going downhill. Did I try D? I didn't. It's down here. Very good, very good. Oh, it's a ward. It's a bard. It's a card? Hard? We'll say hard. Card. Okay. So we don't have many more wrong guesses. We do have some letters. We know this is a T, so we can put that in. We don't know what the 6 is, but we know the 1's an A. And then 13's an R. And we don't have 11. Okay. So T blank A R blank. Could be like teary, like teary-eyed. And then this is ED. Or, yeah, ED. Because I was thinking that was probably ED. I like that. Then a Y. Nice. That's huge for us. Now we need a 9, which we don't have. But we do have a 1, which is an A. And not a 4. 6 is an E. And then 5 is a D. Okay. This might be a little bit more tough. We do have a lot of letters that these letters can be, which might be how we solve this. And alternatively, we can look at this bottom one and try to solve it, and maybe figure out what the 9s are for this one. Because there are 3 of them. There are 3 9s down here, which I don't know what the 9s are. L, maybe. We do know the 7s are I's, so and the 5 is a D, so D-I blank blank I N G, digging. So 9's a G. Okay. But we still don't know the 8 and the 4. Huh. Okay. I don't know. It could be a P. Maybe, not sure. Well, we know it's not the same letter in both spots. So it can't be like gassed. It could be gasped. Like, I like that guess a lot. It's right. Okay. I'm proud. I'm proud of this. This is digging. We know it to be true. Alright. Sorry for all the lights. I mean, also, I'm sorry if it bothers you. I kind of liked it, but I should have warned you. So here's my stats. I have exactly 1 game played, which is not completely true. I've played on a different platform, I guess, on my phone. But that's Cypher. It's a fun game. I recommend it. It's not too bad as far as difficulty, and it's something you can try to play every day if you want, or whenever you want to. You can challenge your friends to play it. That's sort of how these games work. You know, you just like, oh look, I did this puzzle today, and you can try it as well. That's why I like daily games. They're fun. This is Lyricle, where we need to figure out what song this lyric comes from. So we can like type in an artist and the song will come up, or the song name. I thought we'd try this because this is something I'm really bad at. I don't remember lyrics. Let's see. We got Just a Perfect Day, Drink Sangria in the Park. Okay. Is this Billy Joel talking about a perfect day drinking sangria in the park? This is You May Be Right by Billy Joel. And then later, when it gets dark, we go home. That makes sense. These aren't the most exciting lyrics. Maybe this is Billie Eilish or Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. No. Just a Perfect Day, feed animals in the zoo. Well, that sounds nice. I don't, wait, how did we get here? Okay, I don't know. Let's see. So it talks about, maybe it's sangria. Maybe there's a song called that. No. What is sangria? Is that like a wine? Sounds like it. So maybe it's about wine. I'm gonna say we need a hint. Oh, you will be getting a snippet of the audio. No. Okay, well I can't hear it. Alright, well let's just skip this one, I think. Then later, a movie too, and then home. So is this a different day or the same day? I'm pretty confused. Maybe it's called A Perfect Day. Perfect Day by Lou Reed. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. I've never heard this song. Also, there's a new game called Genres. I'll try it. Okay, so this is Lyricle, but I get to pick the genre, I think. So I'll try indie/alternative. And, oh, I wish that we could talk about it. Okay, this is, How We Feel by Animal. Oh, Show Me How by Millie Trust. I don't think that's the song. We'll try that. But that's the problem. Oh gosh. This is called Talk, or Talk a Sheep. Jeep. With someone new, I couldn't start it. Couldn't tell ya. Too late for beginnings. Okay? The little things that made me nervous are gone in a moment. Oh, that was it. It was Someone Great by LCD Sound System. Okay. I don't know that song. Alright, well that was Lyrical. Sorry, I didn't know it. Now let's take a look at Globle, one of my favorites. We need to guess the secret country. So, we can start with something maybe in Europe. We'll say like Italy. That's a good guess. Alright, that's like a dark purple. What does that mean? 1,125 miles away. Okay, maybe we're in Africa. Where would we be in Africa? Maybe over here somewhere? Maybe Niger? That's cooler. Okay. Maybe we're in this direction somewhere. We could say something like, I don't know, how far is 1,100 miles? Georgia? Okay. Nice. Good job. That was 3 guesses. That's pretty nice. Alright, Georgia. There we go. Oh no. Georgia. There it is. Alright, well that was Globle. Very fast Globle. Now we're looking at Linxicon, where we need to connect the word perceive to the word military. Okay, so how do we perceive the military? It's a good question. I don't have any good ideas to start this off. We could say like conflict, or we might need to say war to get the military. Okay, yeah, military and conflict aren't too close, but maybe we can connect those two with war. Yeah, very good, very good. Now I just need conflict and perceive to be connected. Okay. I haven't thought this through. Maybe like analyze, a word I use a lot. It's not connected to perceive. I thought it might be, and it's 0.8% away from a connection. That's a shame. And it's not that far from conflict either, 30.8%. Maybe just like look. Nice. Okay. So now we just need to get from analyze to conflict. I don't know if we're any closer than we started. Is this easier than going from perceived to military? I don't know. Well, there could be like a strategy, a war strategy or military strategy. And that's sort of related to perception and analysis. Let's see. Oh, okay, wait. No, it's very close to conflict, but not that close to analyze. Okay. Maybe like a plan? That's sort of related to both strategy and analyze, I think. A strategic plan. And it's not quite close to analyze. That's okay. I'm not sure. Let's try witness. I'm not totally sure why. It was not helpful at all. It's okay. Maybe like a calculation. Alright, we're going off the deep end here. I thought that was going to be at least connected to analyze. Maybe strategy, I don't know. What about analysis? Okay, good. A test. A map. Map? No? I thought you might be connected to plan, but that's okay. Maybe we can just name some, like, officers, or just officer. Like a military officer or a general. Yeah, a general has some calculating to do. I don't know. A mathematician, you know. Yeah. Maybe a teacher. Okay. Okay, so teacher was connected to officer, I see. Nice. Very good. Very good. So our path was from perceive to look, from look to analyze, from analyze to analysis, from analysis to mathematician, from mathematician to teacher, from teacher to officer, and from officer to military. So a longer path maybe than usual, but very, very good. It works. There it is down there. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. I love Linxicon. This game is Domino Fit, and we have 2 options of domino to place on this grid. This one with the 1 pip, I think they call them pips, or the 2 pip. So you place either one of those, and I think you can rotate it like that. Or no, you can't rotate it, so that makes it a little bit easier. So they need to match these sums on the columns and rows. So all these rows on the left match the row on the right. It's just the same thing. So I think since this is 4, I think both of these have to be the 2 domino to match the 4. Yeah. And then we probably need a 1 here and a 2 here to match the 3. Although we could do 2 1s right here as well. But then I think that's impossible since there needs to be 5 right here. And now we can't do 5, I don't think. Because we could do a 2 and a 1 here. That's the most we can make. Okay. So let's put the 2 right there, and I think so far we're doing pretty well. Now since there's a 1 in this column right here, both these need to be blank. And I think the only way to do that is to put the 2s right here. Alright, good. And then since this is 4, it already adds up to 4 into screen. And it actually does, it's correct. Then both of these need to be blank. So we can do that. And the same is true for the 6 here, so we can do the same exact thing and put the 2s here. Since it's already green, and we can just put blanks there. Now this one is 7. This column needs to add up to 7. So I think there's only one way to do that, and that's to put the 1 right here. It would be harder if we could rotate, but we can't rotate this one and we can't rotate that one, so it's just, it's not too bad. Now this 5 right here, this could be either 2 1s or 1 2. A single 2. But since this is a 2 and we've already finished it, we need 2 blanks right here. So I think it's 2 1s. Alright, there's 1 spot left. Since it's horizontal, we know it's the 2. Complete. This game's not too bad, but there's another one, I think. They give you another one every day, and there might be more after this. Alright, I like the art. I mean, it's very simple, but I think it's kind of clean. It's kind of nice. Now, I see this 2 here, and there's no way to make the 2 with these 1s. So we need a 2 horizontal there. And we already have 2. Well, no, this is interesting, because it could be there instead. Very interesting. So we don't know if it's like this, that, or like this. So there's a couple options there. At least I think there's a couple options that could be incorrect. And one thing I do see is that we can't put a horizontal right here because then nothing can fit there. So I guess it has to go right there and then a vertical right here. Maybe I should just start saying vertical and horizontal instead of 1 and 2. I don't know. But I think this is logical. It works. Now we definitely can't put a horizontal right here in this row. We need exactly 1 right here. It's very interesting. I'm not sure how to do that. And this 5 needs either a horizontal or 2 verticals. Sure. So we'll come back to that. Maybe let's look at this bottom right space over here. I mean, we sort of looked at it before, but I don't know. We might need to start thinking of multiple spaces at a time and cross-referencing them. That probably doesn't make sense semantically, but let's see what we can do. So this is 2. I think this is where we should go, this column. So this has to be a vertical. That's very helpful. So we got 2 right there. Now I think one of these has to be a 1 for the 7. Or one of these has to be a vertical, and then the rest have to be horizontal. Which I think means it has to be this one, because if we did, well, I don't know if that's, is that right? If we did this like that, it would, hold on. I think this has to be a I think this has to I think this has to be vertical because of the 7 and the 1. Because we need some horizontals. We need 3 2s and 1 1. So we need 3 2s and 1 1 for this column. But a 2 can't go here, right? So maybe it's here. But if you put 1 here, then I don't think you can put a 1 here. You can't. Therefore, I think there has to be a 1 right here, and then the rest have to be 2. Okay. And then we just fit those together like that. And sort of just solve it. Maybe I shouldn't talk too much about my solution. Because it's maybe more confusing. Maybe I'm making things more confusing. But this has to be 2 1s. Yep. Complete. Alright. Next, there's another one. Okay, this looks like the last one. Let's see how we do. So we have an 8 up here. So we need a lot of 2s there. Very good. Maybe we can just be kind of vague with our problem solving speech. The way we speak. I don't know. Alright, so it definitely looks like we can't put a 2 right here, so we need a 1, but here or here? That's the question. Well, it can't go there, so it must go here, I think. Unless it goes here and here. But no, it can't go there. We already learned this. So a 2 goes there. Alright, this has to add up to 4, so we'll put a 2 right there. I'm looking at this 8 right here, and I'm thinking that there can't be a 1 here anywhere, because you need another 1 to make it no longer odd, to make it even, and then you don't have enough space to make 8. So we just need to figure out which spaces we should fill. So I mean, we know this one is like that, which means we can do that. And I guess this one we're not sure about yet. Maybe. But we do know that 3 has to be right here. But I guess it could be there, or the empty 1 could go there, and then the 1 here. But I think there's definitely 1 right here. And 1 right here, because we need to do something like that to match the 5 and the 4. And then we just fill this in, I think. It's not too bad. Oh, that's a gold medal. Really, it's a trophy. I think that's more like a trophy. Okay, I like this game. It's not too bad. It's not like the most difficult game in the world, but they do have like 7x7 and 8x8 if you want a little bit more of a challenge. But I would love to see this game generalized because I like logic puzzles. So I'd love to see like flipping and or like rotating, and maybe a 3 long domino. But I also love how simple it is. So we did it, and that game's called Domino Fit. It's a very fun game. This game is called Pick 5. It's a favorite of mine. And in this game, you guess the 5 countries that export the most something. And today's something is umbrella and walking stick accessories. So it's sticks. One stick goes over your head, and one stick goes below or about at your waist and onto the ground. A walking stick. So they group those two together, which is fine. I've never seen them grouped together, but I suppose if you needed to have an umbrella and a walking stick at the same time, you'd have to use both of your hands, both of your arms. Unless you hold your umbrella and the walking stick in the same hand, which seems like it would be difficult, but maybe there are combo deals. You get an umbrella that's also a walking stick and vice versa. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a business idea. Write that down. But where would this be common to export, to create, and then send off to the surrounding or not surrounding countries? Because that's not necessary anymore. It doesn't have to be surrounding countries. Because we have airplanes and cars and, all that. Let's say we are in China. I don't know. I don't think I have to say much about that. Okay, so this I'm sorry, my dark mode is making this hard to read, but China is number 1. That much is clear. And this bar is very large. We already got silver. Okay, we're already at silver. That's good. And sometimes when China's high, Taiwan is also high. So let's try Taiwan. That's not bad. That's 7th. And I do wish I didn't just guess China and United States so often. But I don't know. I feel like it'd be hard. It's hard not to. But United States is 8th. Let's try something a little more crazy. I always like trying Honduras. I don't know why I like Honduras so much. I think it's because they I'm pretty sure I guessed them on the first try in Lirdle once. I'm pretty sure that's why I like to guess them. And I know they make a lot of clothes, but maybe they make a lot of, well, this seems kind of unlikely, doesn't it, Honduras? I just want to see. Oh no. Oh no. It's a 0. Okay. Honduras. I'm gonna move to Honduras and create a walking stick and export it. I'm sorry, Honduras. I'm gonna make this a $1 at least next year. You can count on it. Alright. How about our last guess? We could go Germany. Germany's like a safe guess, but I don't know. What about Australia? They're a very large country, and they don't have a ton of people. But they're very large in size. Oh. Okay, not 0. 56th place, Australia. Germany would have been a better guess. But look how far everyone else is from China. It really didn't matter what we said because it wasn't going to go up very much, I don't think. We might have gotten to gold, but that was a tough one besides China. But now we know about umbrella and walking stick exports. Yep. Okay. Next up is Disorderly, where we need to sort these fictional characters in alphabetical order by their last name. And it looks like they're giving us the first names. So let's see. So I think this is Elaine Benes, like Benes maybe. So we'll keep you right there. Arthur from Happy Days. I have no idea. Barney from How I Met Your Mother. I think it's Barney Stinson. So somewhere down there. Omar from The Wire. That's really funny because I just started watching this sort of recently. But I don't think I know his last name. We'll just say you're right there. And Milhouse from The Simpsons. I don't know much about The Simpsons, so I don't know this. And then Morty from Rick and Morty. I don't know that either, so let's say you're right there. Okay, well, we got the first one. This isn't gonna go well, I feel. Let's put Omar below Barney. And we'll swap these two. Okay, then it must be this, I guess. Alright, yeah. Elaine Benes. Arthur Fonzarelli, okay. Omar Lirdle. Morty Smith. I had no idea. And then Milhouse Van Houten. So Van Houten is the last name, okay. That's kind of a tough one. We about got the average on that one. Very good. Our next game is called Searchle, where we need to figure out this Google search. We need to complete it. So, do birds ever blank? Do birds ever shed their feathers? I think so. Do birds ever cry? Do they cry? No. Do birds ever mourn? That's kind of like cry, but it fits. Do they mourn the loss of their loved ones? Never know. Do birds ever sleep? It's actually right. Okay, well, that's kind of funny. I like this one a lot. I've never thought of that before. Do birds sleep? I think they do. It is an interesting question though. Do they sleep? I don't know. Let's search and find out. So here's Google search. I'm gonna search for do birds ever sleep? So the AI says, yes, birds sleep, but they do so in ways that are different from mammals. Okay, well, let's not look at the AI, let's look at a website. The Audubon, California. So birds do sleep, but they sleep with 1/2 of their brain awake. That's kind of interesting. It's called unihemispheric slow wave sleep and keeps birds alert to potential predators while still sleeping. That's good. It's good. Okay, so like birds can sleep in any position, it seems. They can like hang from trees and stuff. Yeah. Right, lots of answers there, but the main thing was that yes, birds do sleep. Okay. That was Searchle. Now we're doing the connections from the New York Times today. Let's see what we got. Oh, archives. Okay. Yeah, don't mind the yellowish, dark yellow color. I figured dark mode would be best for this type of video. Alright, so connections. Trumpet, paper, herald. So I mean, trumpet, xylophone are instruments. I don't know of any other instruments here. We'll hold off on that one. Okay, so croquet and whack-a-mole both use like a I don't know what you call it, a hammer of sorts as a tool. Maybe a xylophone does as well. You have like mallets, I guess. And I'm not really sure about polo, but we can try. Wait, no, a laurel. A laurel has a hammer, right? I think. Oh, one away. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's not a xylophone. Maybe like a carpenter's hammer. I don't know. Guess we can try carpentry. No, okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that these three are right. Xylophone could be right, and carpentry could be right, and one of the others could be wrong, but we'll hold off on that. And I guess like a video broadcast, those are definitely linked. I mean, maybe we can say like forms of media and do a herald in a paper. Okay, not even 108. We're not doing very well on this one. I'm really confused about swoosh. Like, I don't know of any of these that are related to like a swooshing sound? Or is this an item? I don't know what swoosh means. I'm gonna just make a guess because I can't think of anything else. I'm gonna go back to the hammer and do croquet, whack-a-mole. I don't know about laurel. Maybe, I feel like laurel fits with other things, potentially. So maybe we'll try xylophone and carpentry. Oh, things involving mallets, yes. Okay, now I don't know if we'll get any more, but I'm happy we got one. I'm thinking of like things associated with a judge. So like the judge usually has like extravagant hair, I guess, like a wig. Laurel, declare, and the swoosh of the hammer. No, okay, that's right. Announce. Icon embroidered on a polo shirt. What? I'm so confused right now. Where are my results? Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know what's going on here. So broadcast, declare, herald, trumpet. I didn't know trumpet meant to announce. Icon embroidered on a polo shirt. This is the most insane one I've ever seen. I didn't know any of these. I guess I knew a polo player, maybe. I don't know. I don't wear polo shirts, I guess, so I wouldn't know that. And then clips. Okay, this is the one I probably could have gotten the most. The blank clip, alligator clip, hair clip, paper clip, video clip. These two probably weren't going to happen. Alright. That was a really hard one. Definitely hard connections today. This game is kind of new. It's called List Them All. So you're just listing some things. And today's is Tom Cruise sports movies. I don't know if I know any Tom Cruise sports movies, but maybe we'll get some hints. There's only 4. Okay, well it could be tough. We'll make it a little larger. I think we are gonna need some letter reveals. And there's some question marks here. What does that do? Oh. The small-town young football player could be accused of having the entirety of the correct maneuvers. I don't know what this means. The entirety of the correct maneuvers. Okay, and then the next one is... After the lightning comes, the roar that shakes the track. What could follow such a powerful force? Very well, okay. Complete me. Yes, you. What is going on here? Is this Jerry Maguire? This film was a director for hire job for Martin Scorsese, Some say he did it for the cash. Very well, okay. Let's try Jerry Maguire. Jerry... I think this is how you spell it. That's right. It's very funny because I don't know what that movie's about. It just fits in the spot here. Now I think we need a letter reveal for any of the others. So we'll see what we get here. That's not very helpful. Okay, we gotta see. The something of something. Yeah, the Clash of Clans. I guess we already have the A's. There, yeah, a couple of does, I think. And something there. We only have 2 more letter reveals. Alright, we got the E's. Yeah. Okay. Is this the same word as this? These 2? Oh. It could be like a sequel or something. Maybe this is back in something? Do they give us options anywhere? Back in... I don't know. Hey, can we... What's this do? Oh, sorry. Okay, well, we know this is probably a vowel. So it's an I, U, or O right here. So M-O, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking this could be miles, the last word here and here. Like maybe Tom Cruise is a runner and they're running a lot of miles. So I don't know. So this is the cross. No, sorry. The cross of miles. That doesn't sound right. The crime. Oh. Oh, no, it has an E as well. And an M. Okay, I might end up giving up. This is hard. I mainly know Tom Cruise from, like, Mission Impossible. Let's give up. I would like that, yeah. Let's... Oh. All the right moves. I don't know that. Days of Thunder. Also don't know that one. The Color of Money, okay. Yeah, that was just not gonna happen. Days of Thunder, is that what sport is that? What sport are any of these? Is that like, is this gambling? That sport? Oh, Days of Thunder is high-speed driving scenes. I see, okay. I'm not sharing my results, no. I'm not proud of this. This game is called Moview, and you have to guess the movie based on the review. So I think this is a review on Letterboxd, and this one's by Will Miniker. They gave it a 3.5 out of 5. And they say that this one gave me that Ghostbusters / Beetlejuice feeling from childhood, but in adolescence. It still does. Fun movie about lawless government agents who kill immigrants. Well done. Lawless government agents who kill immigrants. That sort of sounds like, I don't know, one of those late 90s movies, like, I can't remember the names of them, like, Bad Boys? Is that what it's called? Or Men in Black? Lawless government agents. Men in Black. I haven't seen any of those movies, but I know that there are, Men in Black. Okay, there's 3 of them. Let's say the first one. Okay. What else is there? Oh, we got it right. Okay. Alright. This is the first time I've gotten it in one guess. So, yeah, Men in Black. I'm pretty happy with this. Usually it's much more difficult. But this kind of gave it away. I knew that they were agents with guns. You know, it's in the cover. So that was movie W. Well, actually, no. Let's do one of the archive ones, because I don't want to just do it in one guess like that. Oh, so you can see that there's like 36 total. So let's do the one from yesterday. I don't think I saw that one. Yeah. Okay, so this is yesterday's. A 4-star review from Houston Coley. Don't try to understand it. Just keep telling the story. Keeps telling the story. Maybe the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Curious Case of Benjamin. I watched that on an airplane very recently. Oh no, that's wrong. I'm not sure what the hint was. Was it the date here? Was that not there before? I don't know. The next hint is the duration. I'm not sure. It's something that has a story that you want to tell again. Let's say Up. That's a good movie. It's an hour and 45 minutes. So maybe in the movie they keep telling a story. Or no, there's a story and it's supposed to be retold again for generations, but it's confusing. It's a confusing story. So this is the story of marriage story. Okay. Okay, so next in is year. It's a comedy drama. This isn't my type of movie. I don't think I'm big into. Are they called dramedies? Dramedies? Is it sort of like a Christmas movie? Was that Love Actually? There's a lot of stories in that one. No? Okay. Oh, it's from 2023. I guess. Oh, I was gonna say it's Oppenheimer, but because it's difficult to understand. I don't know. But it's only an hour and 45 minutes, and I think Oppenheimer is much longer than that. There's Barbie. Is that a drama comedy? I feel like it's just a comedy. But, I mean, I don't know many movies from... Actually, no. Don't Try to Understand It. Poor Things is from 2023, and it's a very confusing movie. I saw that one. Okay. It wasn't that. It's Studio Babelsberg and Indian Paintbrush. American Imperial Pictures. Pop 87 Films. Okay, I don't really know studios. We can try Barbie now. I can't think of any other movies. Okay, we got some people here I don't recognize. Okay, let's just look for 2023 movies. Anatomy of a Fall? That seems fair. No? Okay, hold on. Tom Hanks, Scarlett Johansson, I think, and I forgot your name. But I mean, these are fairly large actors and actresses. But I don't think I heard of this. I mean, the name Past Lives makes sense. Just keep telling the story. Is that right? No, it's called Asteroid City. Okay. No, I never saw this. I feel like I might have seen a clip or something of it at some point, but I don't remember. There you go, Asteroid City. So I got one on the first guess, and I didn't get the next one, so there's a variety there. Alright, that's movie W.